A very good morning, dear children. Today we are going to learn non-finite verbs. Children, non-finite verbs, there are of three kinds: participles, infinitives, and gerunds. So, children, before we learn what are non-finite verbs, let me tell you what is a finite verb. Children, a finite verb is one which is bound, which actually changes according to tense, person, or number. Let's understand this by an example. In sentence 1, it is I play cricket every day, and in sentence 2, it is I played cricket every day. See children, in first sentence it is play, and in second sentence it is played. So here the verb changes as per the tense. Okay, in present tense it is I play, and in past tense it is I played. So as the verb changes according to tense, so this is an example of a finite verb. Children, here in this slide you can see again in sentence 1, I run a mile daily. In sentence 2, he runs a mile daily. So in sentence 1, it is I run, and in sentence 2 it is he runs. So here run and runs changes as per the person. For first person we have used run, and for third person it is runs. So here the tense changes as per the person. So again this is an example of a finite verb. Children, in the slide you can see here the verb it changes as per the number. If it is singular, it is apple is of red color, and if it is plural, it is apples are of red color. So your is and are changes according to the number. As per the number, the tense changes. So when the tense changes as per the tense, as per the person, or as per the number, it is an example of a finite verb. So children, let us learn what is a non-finite verb. So children, it is opposite to a finite verb. Non-finite verb is one which is not bound to tense, number, and person. That means it does not change according to tense, it does not change according to number, it does not change according to the person. So for example, let me take one example. I found his office at a walking distance. In the second sentence, it is Akash will find his office at a walking distance. So here children, you can see the underlined words found and find. Here it changes according to the person. Okay, so this is an example of a finite verb. But the second word, that is second verb walking, it is not a main verb and it does not change. Okay, it does not change according as per the person. So this is an example of a non-finite verb. Non-finite verb is one which does not change according to the tense, number, and person, and it does not function as a verb. It is not a main verb in the sentence. Children, non-finite verb, as I told you, it is not a verb. Okay, it functions as a noun, adjective, or an adverb in a sentence. It does not function as a verb in a sentence. Here in the slide you can see non-finite verb, it is functioning as an adjective. The example is the sleeping cat is brown. So here the sleeping, it is describing the noun cat. So it is functioning as an adjective here. So here the sleeping, it is a non-finite verb as it functions as an adjective. Any verb which functions as an adjective, noun, or adverb is a non-finite verb, and any verb which functions as a verb is a finite verb. Children, let's move to the second slide. Here you can see, children, running is a good habit. So here running, it is a subject of a verb is. So it functions as a noun here. It does not function as a verb. So whenever a verb it functions as a noun, it is a non-finite verb. Children, again here in this slide you can see Alia went to the UK to study. So here study, it is functioning as an adverb here. It is not functioning as a main verb here. It is functioning as an adverb here. It tells us why she went to the UK. She went to UK to study. It is qualifying the verb went. It is telling something about the action went. So it's an adverb. So here to study, it is a non-finite verb. Children, as you know, in this chapter in your BBC, non-finite verbs, there are of three types: gerund, infinitives and participles. So first let us learn about an infinitive. What is an infinitive? Children, infinitive, it does not function as a verb in the sentence. It does not function as a main verb in the sentence. And one more rule which I already taught you in the first slide, that it does not change as per the tense, number or person. Okay, and how it is created? It is created by adding 2 to verb 1. Okay, if you add 2 to verb 1 like to run, to play, it becomes your infinitive. And one more thing, you should be very careful that it does not function as a verb in a sentence. And the second thing, children, please be very careful, it does not change as per tense, as per number or as per person. It remains the same. If it changes, that means it is not non-finite, it is a finite verb. Alright. Yes. Next, infinitives, it is not used as verb. It does not function as a verb. It functions as a noun, adjective or adverb. Noun, adjective or adverb. So let us learn by an example. Children, here you can see infinitives, how they are used as nouns. Formation of infinitive, you know, it is 2 plus verb 1. So here you can see the examples of 2 plus verb 1. So it is very much sure that it is an infinitive, first thing. And infinitive, they function, here it is functioning as a noun. Why it is functioning as a noun? Because it is the object of the verb like. In the second sentence, it is the object of the verb want. And in third sentence, it is the subject of the verb is. Okay, anything which is in a place of a subject or object works as a noun in a sentence. Children, here you will learn how infinitives, they are used as adjectives. Children, here you can see in the first sentence, I have no time to eat. So here to eat, it is defining the time. Anything which denotes a noun, which qualifies a noun, which tells something about the noun, which gives some information about the noun, is an adjective. Again, in the second sentence, you can see that was a game to watch. Again, to watch, it is qualifying game, so it's an adjective. Third sentence, I told you to wait. Okay, so here all the three, they are functioning as an adjective here, because it is defining noun. All the three infinitives, they are defining noun, so they are used as adjectives here. Alright children, let's move to our next slide. Here children, you see how infinitives, they are used as adverbs here. In the first sentence, she reads to gain. Her voice is pleasant to hear. The new soldiers were ready to listen. So here to gain, it is giving some information about the verb read. So it is an adverb. Any word which gives information about the verb is an adverb. In the second sentence, again, her voice is pleasant to hear. Again, here to hear, it is giving some information about the adjective pleasant. So any verb which qualifies, which gives us some information about the adjective, is an adverb. Children, you know very well, adverb, it gives information about the verb, adjective, and another adverb. So here, because it is giving some information about the verb, it is giving some information about an adjective, so it is used as adverbs here. Fine, children. Next, children, you have learned that infinitives, they are created by adding to, but in some exceptional cases we don't have to verb 1. That doesn't mean that it is not an infinitive. It is an infinitive again, but we call it as a bare infinitive. Children, bare infinitive does not have to before verb 1, but still we call it as an infinitive because it does not change according to tense, number, and person. So here you can see, she made me cry. So cry, it's a bare infinitive. It is a bare infinitive. Again, I heard him sing. Again, sing is also bare infinitive. It is called bare infinitive because it is without to. Okay, so both the examples are sentences of bare infinitives because they are without to and it does not change according to the tense. They does not change according to the tense, number, and person. Fine, children. Now after infinitive we have gerund. Gerund, children, it is formed by adding ing to verb 1 and it is used as a noun in a sentence. Just one example you can see here. Karthik goes to swimming regularly. He is the best cook in the world. So children, subject can either be noun or pronoun and subject can cannot have any other form. Subject can either be noun or it can be a pronoun. So in gerunds also, if they are in a place of subject, so it is a noun. And gerunds, children, they end by ing. The formation of gerund is verb 1 plus ing. Here you can see, children, an example of gerund like swimming is good for health. So here, children, swimming, it looks like verb, but here it is behaving like a noun because it is in a place of a subject and moreover it is ending with ing and it is naming an action. Okay, it is not doing any action, it is naming the action. It is a name of a exercise. Swimming is good for health. So swimming here, it functions as a noun, it behaves as a noun. So any word which behaves as a noun is a gerund and it is not bound to tense, it is not bound to tense, number, and person. Again, in this example, you can see gerund as a subject. Writing is an exchange of idea. Reading helps a lot of learning new things. Here again, writing and reading, they are subjective case and they are a subject of the verb is, and in second sentence, reading is the subject of the verb helps. So it is gerund as a subject. It is ending with ing and it does not change according to the tense, number, and person. Children, gerund we can use as subject. It can also be used as an object and it can also be used as a complement of the verb to be. Let's look into the slide. Let's take an example here. We have learned how gerund it is used in place of subject. Here you will learn how gerund is used as an object. In the first sentence, it is I love dancing. Dancing, it is in the place of object. It is an object of the verb love. Again, Mark enjoys cooking. Cooking is an object of the verb enjoy. That is a good painting. Okay, so here again, painting, it is the object. It is also object of the verb is. So here gerund, it is used as an object. Children, here you will see how gerund is used as a complement of the verb to be. Complement is one which completes the expression, which completes the meaning. So here you can see Kriti's favorite hobby is playing the piano. Kriti's favorite hobby is playing the piano. So what is the complement of the verb here, of the verb to be? Children, to be verbs are is, am, are, okay, was, were, all these are to be verbs. So here to be verb is, and here to be verb is again. So this is the complement of the verb, and this is also the complement of the verb. So see children, gerund here, it is functioning as a complement of the verb to be. So here complement of the verb is playing, and here the complement of the verb is trying. So it is a gerund because it is used as a complement of to be verb. Children, now what is participle? Participle also, it is not the main verb in the sentence, and it does not function as verb in the sentence. As children, I told you, gerunds, they end with ing. Participle also ends with ing. But the difference is gerund functions as noun in a sentence, and participle, they functions as adjective in the sentence. So let's look into an example. Children, participle, before taking an example, let me tell you, participle, there are of three types: present participle, past participle, and perfect participle. Children, participle, present participle formation is verb 1 plus ing, and they function as adjectives here. So see children, here it is verb 1 plus ing, verb 1 plus ing, and verb 1 plus ing. So let us see whether they are functioning as adjective or not. I really like this dancing doll. So here children, dancing, it is working like an adjective because it is qualifying the noun doll. Again here, running, it is qualifying the word train, qualifying the noun train. So again, running, it is an adjective here. He sold his working machine. Working, again, it is qualifying the noun machine. So it is an adjective. Okay, any word which qualifies the noun is an adjective. So these are the examples of present participle functioning as adjective. Children, gerund and present participle formation is ing, but don't get confused. Gerunds, they function as noun. They are in the place of subject, object, and they also function as a complement of the verb, whereas participles, they function as adjectives. Children, as present participle formation is verb 1 plus ing, past participle ends with ed or en. Okay, so children, you have learned forms of verbs: first form of verb, second form of verb, and third form of verb. So participle is nothing but the third form of verb. Like take for an example, eat, ate, eaten. So eaten is your third form, so it is past participle. Children, in the example, you can see the broken glass cut my foot. So here the broken, it is giving some information about the noun glass. So it is participle again. Burn toast. Burn, again, it is giving some information about the toast. So again, it is past participle. Tired person. Tired, again, it is giving some information about the noun person. So again, it is a participle because all the three words, they are giving some information about the noun, so they are functioning as adjectives, so they are participle, and they are past participle because they are ending with ed or en at the end. They are third form of verbs. Okay, any verb which is functioning as an adjective and it is verb's third form, it is past participle, and any verb which is functioning as an adjective and when it ends with ing verb, it is present participle. Fine, children. Next we have perfect participle. Children, perfect participle is having plus third form of verb. Okay, this is an example in the form of in active form of sentences, like in active voice. So in active voice, your formation will be having edited the video, I started uploading it. Having finished my homework, I went to play. So here again, having edited, it is an example of perfect participle, because I told you the formation of perfect participle is having plus verbs third form, and again it is giving some information about the video, so it is participle, and again it is giving some information about the homework, so it is participle. But it is perfect participle because the formation is having plus third form of verb. Okay, so understood the difference, children? All participles give information about adjective, but the formation of present participle is verb 1 plus ing. Formation of past participle is third form of verb, and formation of perfect participle is having plus third form of verb. This is in case of active voice, but when it comes to passive voice, the formation will be having been plus third form of verb. If been is added, it is in passive form. Having been defeated, he fled away. Having been beaten up, he began to cry. So this is in the passive form, and this is an example of perfect participle because the formation is having been plus verb's third form, and it is a participle because it does not change according to tense, number and person. Okay, having been, if I say having been defeated, he fled away. Having been defeated, they fled away. Having been defeated, it fled away. So according to number also it does not change, it remains the same. Fine, children. So this was all about your non-finite verbs. Like non-finite verbs, children, all the three forms, I hope they are clear: gerunds, infinitives as well as participles. Hope, children, you have understood. Fine, children, by this we end our topic. Thank you, children. Have a nice day. Goodbye.